Cardinals, Steelers, coming up on EA Sports as we get set for today's Week 6 matchup.
One team's on a roll here, a 3-game winning streak, and things are starting to click, Phil.
Yeah, when you're on a roll, Jim, and you've won a few games in a row, your confidence level, it's just through the roof. And even when you get behind, you go, no big deal. We got that confidence inside. We've done it before. We'll do it again. I think they're a very dangerous team here today.
And with that kick, we're underway. Ellington's going to test the coverage here. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pitching. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
And now we'll look at the Cardinals offense. A model of efficiency a week ago without a single giveaway. The Cardinals come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. It's caught by John Brown. Palmer's lined up. 2 tight ends set.
Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The Steelers come out in a dime package.
Let's go.
Second down and 12. Takes another handoff. Still on his feet.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
The Cardinals have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. 3rd and 4.
Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. That play is going to be challenged. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground. Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some
lead in on the quarterback and wraps him up.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
Second down coming up. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Oh, look at that. Linebacker's moving around.
Has the reception all alone. Brown taken down.
Antonio Brown just gets better every time. You see him, one of the hardest workers on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it shows.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Roethlisberger finds Miller.
Here's a look at the Steelers' offense. Right near the top. Third in the league when it comes to pass offense.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Bell will get it on the toss. White's going to make the tackle.
And now, here's the Cardinals' defense. This is a ball-hawking bunch that has forced numerous turnovers on the season.
On the way, third down.
Roethlisberger's ready for the snap, empty backfield. Midway through the first. Underneath and incomplete that time.
That time on third and short, the offense throws the football. That just shows you no faith in their running game. Didn't think they could move the defense back, so they throw it, and the pass is incomplete. Now it's fourth down.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines.
The Cardinals didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
Intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Tim is such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
The Steelers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
Now 1st and 10.
Wayne's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
Roethlisberger sends it to Brown.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense.
Steelers in for the touchdown.
Roethlisberger's
Just thrown his 15th touchdown of the season. The Steelers getting set now for the point after. And a flag is down. Personal foul, late hit on the kicker, and that will be a 15-yarder.
Jim, it's inexcusable. How can you rough the kicker in a situation like this? Football teams practice this every single day. That's what they work on from the start of training camp. Such a big mistake. We'll see if it comes back to haunt.
The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Pass is intercepted. They've already jumped in front here early, and now after the interception, they have a chance to even make the lead a little bit larger, Phil.
Yeah, I like the way they're playing, don't you, Jim? It just looks fun. They got a lot of energy out there on both sides of the football, and this other team, they better be ready. I think they're in trouble.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center. First down at the 25. Lights all over the ball carrier.
The Cardinals guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Snapping the football from the 28.
Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down. The Steelers will line up. First down markers right at the 15-yard line.
Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. Intercepted. The defense will take the penalty. Late here in the first quarter, and an interception gives the ball back to the offense.
You know, I know it's early in the game, but they have a chance to change the game for the rest of the 3 quarters if they go out here and score. Put the other team under extreme pressure. That's what you want to do. When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
And for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Here they come to the line at the 23.
The Cardinals lined up in the nickel. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Wayne's got it on a pass, had some heat on it, and in for the touchdown. That touchdown has
them sitting pretty as the first quarter winds to a close.
Wow, you know, something sitting pretty, something I've never done, but, you know, I do the best I can. That's all I can do, Jim. But, hey, the offense, the team, they're so sharp. What a job by them so far, and they got a nice lead here.
The Steelers getting ready to kick it away. Ellington's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Cardinals all bunched up here as they get set at the line. First down at the 20. Johnson's got it. Screenplay. And Gay's in on the tackle.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
There's a momentum killer right there. The flag comes out. I think we have a false start.
Boy, coaches talk about it so much. Penalties before the snap of the ball. We got to avoid them. And the biggest one of all is the false start.
After that penalty, it sets up second down and 10. Palmer's back in shotgun formation. Catch made. Johnson's tackled down at the 24.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to fourth down. The Cardinals will punt the football. The Cardinals had a fourth down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout. Butler will be called on now to punt the football. Brown taken down.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Steelers have thoroughly dominated this first quarter with multiple scoring drives, big plays, and they've made this defense look helpless. They are primed to turn this one into a rout if it continues like this, Bill Sims.
They sure are, Jim. And then they got everything rolling. The offensive line's playing well. The quarterback is sharp and most of all.
And intercepted!
Washington's able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Cardinals got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and give a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Handoff made. Johnson's tackled down at the 32.
Johnson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run. The Cardinals lined up, bunch formation. Knocked down as he fires it. The Cardinals from the 32. And this is dropped.
Well, but it's 3rd and long early in the game. As a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful of this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
It'll be third down.
The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them, all shifting to the right.
Incomplete.
The Cardinals put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
This will be a field goal attempt from 49 yards out.
An empty possession for the offense.
I think it was a risky decision to send him out there and kick this long field goal. They miss it, and look what they've done. They've given the other team's offense very good field position.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
The Cardinals defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 39. Roethlisberger sends it to Brown. White's there to make the tackle.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
First down here. Press coverage all the way. The Steelers still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
Here's the football resting at the 43.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. It's on target to Martavis Bryant. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's second down and 8 following the completion.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Bell's going to receive the toss. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
3rd and 5 coming up. The Cardinals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Steelers take it from the 38. Miller's got the catch and the first.
Just 23 yards to the end zone.
Roethlisberger comes out in the pistol.
When you see linebackers shifted around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
Bell's going to take the handoff now.
Coming to the line at the 27.
The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense. The Steelers from the 27. Throws the pass. Bryant's brought down but has the first.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
Roethlisberger's now completed 4 in a row. The Steelers now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. Looking to go up top again on first down.
They step up to the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Third and goal from the 9. Roethlisberger and Miller with that combination.
It's 3rd and goal. You don't get it in the end zone. What do you do now? I think you go for it. You call the right play. Give your team a chance to put a touchdown on the board.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. The official whistles this one dead. This is going to be a delay of game. A short field goal try on the way. And converts on the 3. We're beginning to see this team assert their dominance in this game midway through the 2nd, although this time it's just a field goal. Still, it opens up a lead.
I'm looking at the team that's losing right now. When are they going to stand up and just say, I've had enough, and go out there and start fighting?
Ellington's got a chance for a return. They bring him to the turf. That return's good for about 15. Johnson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. First down at the 17. Osbury able to make the catch. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. The Cardinals come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Had it, but dropped it.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
This is 3rd down. The Steelers lined up in the nickel. Palmer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. They're in punting formation. Antonio Brown from the 28. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
Brown's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 45. Surveys. And Miller can't hold on to that one. That leads us to second down.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
Makes the catch in the open field. The Steelers are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Roethlisberger's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot.
The line of scrimmage is the 33.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. First and 10. Calais Campbell gets the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The football sits at the 42-yard line.
We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Intercepted! Phil, that's a questionable decision to be throwing the football here before halftime with the big lead.
Well, it's a terrible decision, Jim. You know, sometimes you got to be satisfied with the big lead. You take a little chance. I don't know why, but boy, if this game turns around, they're going to answer some questions about that decision.
The Cardinals from the 27. John Brown has the catch. Mark him down for another reception. They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
First down here.
Let's go. Mirror.
On target with Michael Floyd. They come to the line, and it's first down. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. The ball is knocked out, incomplete.
Brown's really hit hard that time. I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Cardinals are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Second down and 10. He's got the catch. Mitchell's there that time for the tackle. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. Third and 2. Incomplete.
The Cardinals will second-guess that play call. That time on third short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's fourth down.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Steelers just gave up some big turnover points.
Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
Makes the play one-handed. We'll take a break for halftime and be back to Pittsburgh for the start of the third quarter. The Steelers set to return the kick. The second half is officially underway. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Steelers. Come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Graham's the one who made the big stop.
The Steelers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Roethlisberger set. Empty backfield. Second and long. Going to be a penalty here. And they are in on Bell.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Very nearly intercepted.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
Wayne's there to catch the ball and have a lot of heat on it.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day. They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. Trying to beat the play clock. Here's the first snap after the big play. Le'Veon Bell makes the catch. Bell's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Second down after that pass play. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. The quarterback unable to get the play off in time, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty for delay of game. After that penalty, it's now 2nd and 14. Take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Steelers have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Brown's been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Play clock's running down.
It's complete to Martavis Bryant. From just inside the 30.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
The catch is made by Marcus Wheaton.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. They need to get the play off.
Bell's got it on the handoff.
Slashing to the right side.
Third and 8 coming up. Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown. That's reception number 7 for him.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First and goal. Toss to the outside.
Runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side, but listen,